Welcome to the Voices of Recovery podcast. This is your spiritual principle of a day episode, featuring a recovering addict.
Hi, my name is Katherine F. My clean date is June 7th, 2006. You're listening to the Voices of Recovery podcast. This is the spiritual principle a day for September 6th. Anonymity and selfless service. The fact that we are anonymous means that the work we do in NA really can be selfless service. We don't want or need credit for helping others. It's what we do to save our own lives. Living Clean, Chapter 6, Anonymity. The first thought some of us have when given the chance to help someone is, what's in it for me? We stay clean, work steps, experience freedom, and still our diseased thinking whispers that we ought to be rewarded for our selflessness. I volunteered in the merchandise room at our convention right after celebrating 10 years clean, a member shared. I folded t-shirts and unboxed coffee mugs for hours, wondering all along what kind of goodie I'd get for doing my part. A mug? A shirt? At the end of my shift, they said, "Thanks for your service," and gave me a hug. In a matter of moments, I went from being disappointed in them to being disappointed in myself. The good we do for others is not limited to our service in NA. Another member wrote, "My sponsor told me to do something for someone else and keep it a secret. On my way to a meeting, I saw someone asking for change and I bought them a sandwich. The first thing I did when I shared at the meeting was congratulate myself for being so generous." Perfect selflessness may be out of reach, but we can always strive to be less self-centered. We don't have to disappear completely. We simply step out of the spotlight for a moment. When we feel the impulse to make a moment about ourselves, we learn to say, "Thanks for sharing," and let the impulse go. Feeling like we are owed for our service and comparing our generosity to that of those around us are just a couple of the ways addiction seeks to separate us from others. Service and kindness help us reconnect. We keep our focus on those we are helping. We hope that the convention goers who purchase a mug or a t-shirt look back fondly on their convention experience for years to come. We hope that the hungry person felt some relief for a little while. We hope that if we see them again, they look better and feel better. We think of ourselves a bit less. We think of others a bit more, and we begin to feel gratitude. Spiritual principle. I may never be perfectly selfless, but I can try to serve as though it's not all about me. I will make my service about others today.
The Voices of Recovery podcast is an independent production of the Works of Wisdom. We welcome your questions and donations via PayPal at voicesofrecoverypod@gmail.com. This podcast is an independent production and is not affiliated with, associated with, authorized by, endorsed by, or in any way officially connected with Narcotics Anonymous or any of its subsidiaries or affiliates. While NA literature may be read during episodes for the purpose of supporting recovery, such use does not constitute an official endorsement or representation by Narcotics Anonymous. In accordance with NA tradition, the NA name is not to be used to endorse or be affiliated with any outside enterprise, and no such endorsement or affiliation is implied. Music is by Sage. Thanks for listening to the Voices of Recovery podcast.